already. We should be rolling now. Nobody's allowed to make fun of the hair today. It's a little humid, so haircut's coming tomorrow. Don't worry. We're shaving it a little bit, hitting the modern mullet again. But yeah, so don't bully me in the comments. But that aside, guys, we're getting into Polygon once more. My favorite token for the next bull run. I think a lot of you already know that, and probably hold a similar belief because Polygon is just it's the best investment. I mean, I think that's fairly objective. No, this is not financial advice. I don't want your lawyers coming after me if something crazy happens. But for Polygon to be worth only $7.4 billion is insane. I mean, I think a lot of us believe that Ethereum is going to reach at least $1 trillion in terms of market cap in the next bull run. Some people even believe it's going to overtake Bitcoin. Ethereum has the most developers, the most dApps. It has DeFi, NFTs, the whole space when it comes to actual utilization from just your ordinary citizen in the United States, in the whole world, honestly. They're mainly going to Ethereum, and a lot of them are using Polygon because Polygon is the most seamless way to go ahead and take part in the Ethereum ecosystem. So with that being said, what is going to be Polygon's role once ETH2 rolls out? What's the price going to be looking like? I mean, I know that's why all of you guys are here. Crypto Kid, where do you think Polygon's price is going? I got to know how I'm going to get this wife changing money. You've come to the right spot. Rest assured, we're going to be just teaching you guys a little bit about Polygon's role in ETH2, and then from there we'll get into some price talks. So sit tight, don't click off just yet. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of learning. So we're coming over to this article here by Maximilian Perkman, pretty cool name. And yeah, we're just going to do some reading up here. So first of all, if you guys don't know, Polygon is basically a scaling solution for Ethereum. It's founded in 2017 as an Ethereum sidechain to create an internet of blockchains similar to Cosmos, but it's always linked to the main chain, which everybody should note. Polygon uses the same programming language, Solidity, and it is compatible with the Ethereum virtual machine. Periodically writes transactions processed on Polygon into the Ethereum chain. So ETH2 is going to be around the corner. Let's figure out what's going on. So the upgrade is supposed to switch Ethereum to the proof of stake consensus mechanism, as well as introduce shard chains, rendering Ethereum considerably faster and cheaper. Is there still room for Polygon is the question. So we're going to skip a lot of this here. It's basically just talking about more about what Polygon is exactly, but we are looking for the statement right here. So they're saying conclusion, Polygon remains ahead. So basically what they're pointing at, and my belief as well, is that even after the Ethereum 2 upgrade, Polygon is still going to be the more efficient way for things to run. Not only will it not be obsolete, but it's still just going to be the preferred method because it's that fast, it's that good of a scaling solution where it's still going to be leaps and bounds ahead of where ETH2 is at. Ethereum's going to have to go through a whole nother upgrade even just to touch Polygon's transaction speed or anything of that such. So another thing here is that not only are the speeds or the prices going to be touched after the update, but Polygon is actually going to continue working on introducing new solutions. At the moment, the project is investigating and implementing zero knowledge and optimistic rollups. So ZK proofs, if you guys know anything about the Mina blockchain, is how Mina was able to basically fit their whole blockchain into the size of a couple of tweets, so like 22 kilobytes. So the zero knowledge proofs thing is kind of taking over the space. I think it's the next necessary adaptation for a lot of these blockchains because it's a much more efficient way to store information. So that could be interesting. I mean, obviously there's a few competitors. They name Arbitrum. There's a couple others like Immutable X or Aventus. But to be honest with you, Polygon really doesn't have that many great competitors, and it's still going to be faster than Ethereum 2 at the end of the day. So that's the conclusion of this video. That's basically the main point I wanted to get across is no, Polygon will not be rendered obsolete after ETH2 launches. Yes, it's still going to be the better preferred solution, and yes, it is still far and away the best scaling solution, the best layer one. No matter what you want to look at, prices, transactions per second, it wins every single category. So yes, conclusion, Polygon is still going to be absolutely thriving for years to come. In fact, I think that is going to take a much higher market share over Ethereum than the past, because I think that a lot of people are just getting more educated on the space and realizing, wait a minute, why is Ethereum getting all the money investment-wise when we're really just going to be using Ethereum as our base, but then we're just going to be deflecting over to Polygon to run things. So how is it that Polygon is worth 7.4 billion and Ethereum's worth over 200 billion? I think that's a little bit too far skewed. So hopefully Polygon is able to catch up and maybe get 10, 20%. 20% is my hopeful goal for Polygon. And if that's the case and Ethereum's at, that $1 trillion mark, or God forbid, even higher, and Polygon's able to capture 20%, then that's $200 billion. That would put Polygon at basically Ethereum's price right now, which is quite crazy. Not actual price, because they have different supplies, but in terms of market cap, that would move Polygon all the way up there. So honestly, I mean, like we've said in past videos, 20x is practically inevitable for Polygon. If you really know what you're doing, that's my belief. I think if it's not, it's going to be a fault of people just not understanding how important Polygon is to the Ethereum ecosystem, because honestly, people would be deferring to Solana if Polygon didn't exist. In my opinion, I think that Solana would be getting a lot more adaptation. Polkadot, Avalanche would have a lot more dominance than they do if Polygon didn't exist. So just know that without Polygon, there is no Ethereum king, in my opinion. That's just my take on it. So you guys can go ahead, do your own research. This is not financial advice, but that's just the way that the Crypto Kid is laying it down. Polygon is undervalued, underrated asset, and is the total backbone behind why Ethereum has been so successful, in my opinion. Obviously, Ethereum is brilliant technology. It's the first mover. It's the first, it's the pioneer of the layer ones, if you will, not counting Bitcoin. And, when you got Vitalik Buterin, you obviously have some great minds working on it. But without scaling solutions like Polygon, I don't think that Ethereum is going to remain king for much longer. So I do think that Polygon is undervalued, and people should take a better look at what exactly it is. So like we said, hopefully a $200 billion market cap in the future. The other nice part is that 80% of the circulating supply, 80% of the total supply is already in circulation. There's a hard max supply of 10 billion tokens, I believe that is. And then also on top of that, we're on a discount right now. The whole market is in a bear market. We're at 91.81 cents. We've already provenly gone to just under $3. So you guys can take that into account as well in your research. But, if time tells anything, it's that this $3 high is not going to stand for much longer. This is one of the most useful coins in all of crypto. And the other part is that it has a phenomenal use case. You have to use the Matic token to go ahead and navigate the Polygon ecosystem. To go ahead and use any of their features, you have to use the Matic token. So once again, as an investor in the token itself, another green flag. So that's basically going to do it, guys. I know I just basically hyped up Polygon the whole video. That was kind of the intention. I love Polygon. I think it's going to be a great investment. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it. Let me know in the comments what you think about Polygon, what you think about Ethereum, where your money is headed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.